What's up, everybody? Thanks so much for being with me. I am your nootropics information wizard, Ryan Michael Bello. Check us out on the web at livecortex.com, livecortex.com/blog, giant blog for nootropics information, facebook.com/Cortex Stacks. That's our Facebook page. My own personal Facebook page I just started, facebook.com/Ryan Michael Ballo. Very powerful page, very powerful stuff. We've got 6 powerful products and stuff I got to run through real quick before we get to the content. Number 1, the Cortex Stack is still on sale, guys. $27 for the mighty Cortex Stack. Pre-made stack, for those of you that don't know, it's being called the only pre-made stack that works. Very powerful. Mental energy, motivation, speed of processing, verbal fluency. If you want a combination of nootropic benefits that are strong and noticeable, get a bottle of Cortex right now. 27 bucks. Link is in the description below. We've got 5 digital guides that teach you how to use nootropics. Mostly they are stack lists. They are in front of you. The most popular one is the Beginner's Guide to Aniracetam, and then a close second is the Noopept Pro Stack List, giant list of Noopept stacks. These are expert high-level stacks. You won't find them anywhere else. I'll explain them at the end of this video if you want to stick around if you're interested. Lastly, our most powerful product, probably the most popular product, is the Nootropic Starter Pack. It's a bottle of Cortex and Smarter, Better, Faster, which is our digital guide to teach you how to use nootropics. Very powerful, has many stacks in it. That starter pack is like flying off the shelf. So get that stuff at livecortex.com. The starter pack is 20% off. Cortex is 20% off. All of our digital guides 20% off right now, ending soon. Okay, so check this out. Folks ask me a lot, like, you've been taking modafinil, racetams, etc. for quite some time. Do you ever get sick of them? Are you interested in other stuff? And of course, I'm interested in other stuff, but no, I never really get sick of good nootropics, especially if you cycle the right way. You can take them sustainably, as far as I can tell, but I am interested in new stuff, and so I've been interested a lot in alpha-lipoic acid over the last year. But the 2 other things that I've been really interested in are nootropic mushrooms and neurosteroids. Okay, so nootropic mushrooms like chaga mushroom, particularly cordyceps to a lesser extent, reishi to a lesser extent, but still have effects on brain performance, and then neurosteroids. And the one that I've been fussing with lately is pregnenolone. Okay, pregnenolone. So first of all, I just want to say pregnenolone, let's just give a quick overview, is a precursor to a bunch of hormones you make in your body, sex hormones, other hormones, etc. But it is also a neurosteroid, and neurosteroids are essentially neuroactive, they're otherwise known as neuroactive steroids. They are steroids for the brain. All right, I'm going to read from a Wikipedia article that explains kind of what they are. Basically, the main thing that we want to know, which is that neuroactive steroids are endogenous or exogenous steroids that rapidly alter neuronal excitability through interaction with ligand-gated ion channels. Here's an important clip from pregnenolone's Wikipedia article that kind of synthesizes what we're talking about, really the salient points. Pregnenolone and its sulfate, pregnenolone sulfate, which I think is its metabolite once it gets in your body, belong to a group of neurosteroids that are found in high concentrations in certain areas of the brain and are synthesized there. Neurosteroids affect synaptic functioning and are neuroprotective and enhance myelination. Okay, myelination is, this refers to myelin sheath, which is a fatty substance that surrounds axons and dendrites in the brain that, without it, when it starts to break down, you really start to run into brain problems, neurodegenerative problems. Myelin sheath is just like this incredibly important insulating material in the brain, and pregnenolone and neurosteroids positively enhance myelination. It's very, very clear that there's nootropic activity here. The dose on pregnenolone is 5 milligrams orally to 50 milligrams orally. I suggest sticking on the very low end of that. Some folks take it transdermally on a lotion. That might be more bioavailable, probably is. I'm sort of new to experimenting with it. But this is my dose. I'm taking 10 milligrams orally once a day. The first day I took it, so now let's just talk about my experiences with it. The first day I took it, I didn't notice, at least right away, any sort of nootropic benefits. The first thing I noticed was my run in the evening, which normally wouldn't be all that, I wouldn't be all that energized to do it. Like, I fast before that for physique purposes, and so I hadn't had any carbs in a while, so I really, the run's like, okay, I could just make it and it's fine. I'll have some salt, I'm good. My run, I basically ran like a superstar that night. After it's a couple mile run, 2-3 miles, but after that 3rd mile, I was like, I could go for 10 more miles. And that's a feeling I haven't had in quite some time. You know, phenylpiracetam to some extent gives me some degree of that feeling, but nothing, guys, nothing like pregnenolone. I was like, I didn't run the extra bit, but I was like, dude, I could run 10 more miles. I was literally blown away. That has been, I've been taking it for almost a week now. That has been consistent the entire time. My workouts are substantially better. My runs are substantially better. Now the nootropic activity. Basically, I can't say I notice any benefits in verbal fluency, let's say any processing capacity stuff. That's like what racetams are really good for. Really just improving the capacity that you have to memorize things or to do whatever, like process some stuff in some spreadsheet or whatever. But the one standout effect, nootropic-wise, is kind of like uridine monophosphate, kind of like modafinil, kind of like Alcar, kind of like theacrine, but way intensified. So that's just a clean mental energy, clean, strong. I just feel strong. My brain feels very strong mental energy. So that's all I got. Pregnenolone has improved my runs to the point where I feel like I can do 10 miles when, like, I haven't eaten in a while, and typically, like, I'd only really be able to do 2 or 3 and be like, all right, that's good enough, I'm tired. You know, I do 2-3 miles and I'm like, I want to run for 10 more miles. I feel incredible. Okay, that's just consistent. My workouts are I have substantially more endurance in my workouts. You know, this is no surprise. I mean, pregnenolone is known for this, but it's amazing. And my cognitive capacity, particularly in the evening, but just sort of all around, is so much stronger. I just have a lot more energy, a lot more mental energy. It's clean brain strength. And think about it. You know, I'm taking a neurosteroid, a neuroactive steroid called pregnenolone. So there are some contraindications and some potential for side effects. I haven't run into them yet, but you might want to research it before you go and start taking pregnenolone. Do your research heavily. We'll be doing more videos about it in the future, but this is sort of an intro video to say that it's improving my mental energy substantially, acting as a nootropic in that regard, and totally improving my physical endurance. That's pregnenolone. That's where I'm at with it. Thanks for watching. Hey, 20% off still everything at the Cortex Labs website. That is the Cortex Nootropic Stack, Powerful Pre-Made Stack right now, 27 bucks. You want to take a stack that turns the lights on, boom, put you in the mode, boom, get you in gear, boom. Get a bottle of the Mighty Cortex, 27 bucks right now. Our digital nootropic stack lists are so powerful. The stacks in them are so amazing. You would not believe the kind of brain function you can get from them. I'm going to explain them here in a bit with a video. And then the nootropic starter pack. This is like this week and the next week is the last weeks. It's going to be 20% off for a bottle of Cortex and Smarter, Better, Faster. That starter pack is very powerful. Get it at livecortex.com. Video to explain it all in a second. Thanks for watching. What's up, everybody? Ryan Michael Balla here. Hey, thanks for watching the video. Look, we've got, as it stands, 5 primary products that I want to just explain to you. You heard us mention them during the video, so I'm going to break them down. Number 1, from left to right, the Cortex Nootropic Stack. This is a cognitive enhancement stack that you really want to take to turn the lights on. Just to give you an idea, hardcore business folks that require 18 to 20 hours of brain function, take the Cortex Stack. That's what we initially designed it for, but then like everybody in the nootropic sphere loved it. Verbal fluency, speed of processing, motivation, drive to want to work. That's what the Cortex Stack does. Moving right along, the aniracetam guide there, that is called the Beginner's Guide to Aniracetam, breaks down 25 powerful aniracetam stacks, shows you how to use aniracetam. It's essentially the everything guide to aniracetam. Long demanded, folks asked us for it, we delivered. It is fully digital, lots of powerful stacks. And then there's the nootropic stack for the business professional. That's basically 100, right around 100 powerful uridine, modafinil, theacrine, aniracetam, oxiracetam, phenylpiracetam, Alcar stacks for business situations, for the type of brain states that business folks need for sustained performance. Next is the Racetam God Guide. That is a high-level every Racetam guide, digital guide. We've got all the major Racetams with accompanying focus stacks and memory stacks and speed of processing stacks. In that Racetam. There's 8 major nootropic Racetams, and that guide explains all of them and accompanying stacks. Then there's the Noopept Pro Stack List. The Noopept Pro Stack List is a digital guide that explains oral, so just taking it by mouth, sublingual, taking it under the tongue, and then intranasal, spraying Noopept nasal spray in your nose, stacks. It's just a bunch of stacks, a giant stack list of Noopept stacks that are highly effective, pro-level specific brain state inducing type of Noopept stacks. That thing has been a hit out there with the market. And then lastly, there's Smarter, Better, Faster. Smarter, Better, Faster is the all-around, everything nootropics digital guide. If you just want to learn everything, many racetams, modafinil, etc., get Smarter, Better, Faster. It's like the guide you need to know if you're new to nootropics to learn basically everything and to walk away knowing what you need to know on nootropics. Thanks so much for listening. Thanks so much for watching. Get this stuff at livecortex.com and rock on.